following podcast is recorded and produced by the Podcast Precinct in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com. The Podcast Precinct. Consistency, creativity, culture.
The Nostalgia Funhouse proudly dedicates all episodes in the loving memory of Connie Chirac. So, Johnny, I've been hearing really great things about this Nostalgia Funhouse. It just brings back so many great memories.
Andrew, the only reason I'm moving in line with you here is that you really vouched for this show. So I'm just going to believe you that this is the show that I've been wanting, which is just talking about all the fun stuff from our yesteryear and the years before. And I really hate anything meta, so I'm glad that what we're doing right now is not that.
Oh, no, definitely. What is meta? Isn't that Ron Artest's new name?
Well, add world and peace to it, sure.
Yeah, but this is great. They, last year they were tearing play sets and Halloween costumes.
Well, that sounds cool.
They get these weird court recordings from pop culture courts.
Does anybody care about court cases?
These ones are kind of cool. They put Scott Kelvin on trial. Poor old Santa Claus there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, man. You know what's the best part about this is, though? Is I hear they always got a really great sponsor. You can check it out right there.
When you put a Disney sing-along video on, magical things begin to happen.
Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's home for we go.
Kids sing.
Bare necessities, the simple
They dance.
necessities. Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
They play along with the only songs that bring smiles for generation after generation and bring memories that last a lifetime. Everyone's favorite Disney songs sung by everyone's favorite Disney characters. Nothing sings, nothing dances, nothing lights up a room like a Disney sing-along song video. Bring the Disney magic home.
Pippity-boppity-boo. Bat-bat-boo.
I know that your powers of podcasting are as wet as a warthog's backside, but as thick as you are, just listen, because this is the Nostalgia Funhouse. That's right, I'm Johnny. He's Andrew. Andrew, I'm incredibly excited about today's topic.
Yes. It is hero Disney songs versus Disney villain songs.
Yes. Yes.
I tried not to repeat any songs from the same movie, and then all of a sudden when I finally made the bracket, I was like, oh shit, two villains from Jungle Book are on the same side.
Who cares? Who cares?
So I did my best. Also, I know we got some nostalgia police out there. This was kind of difficult to find something where it's hero oriented, villain oriented from a lot of these movies.
Yeah.
So there are some newer movies in there, but I think nostalgia encompasses all over time.
I think so too. I mean, I made sure we put a Moana song in here, so
yeah,
and that movie is not that old.
But that movie is very nostalgic to me because as my children get older and I don't watch as many Disney movies, I remember when that was the movie of the month in my house. If you have children, you know what that means, movie of the month.
Yeah, one of the few good rock rolls.
Yes. And we didn't even choose that song because
I know.
I think the song you chose actually was.
Oh yeah. We got some bangers on here. I grew up loving Disney movies and the animated movies, especially loving the songs. I had a lot of these soundtracks as a kid. I think I've told the story before where my parents, I know they had to get tired of that Lion King soundtrack because we wore it out. And going back and re-listening to some of these today, I literally knew, and I have not listened to a Lion King song in a long time. And even without the lyrics, I know every word to every song still. So that stuff just stays with you. And I love this stuff.
I'm a big Jungle Book. I think that's why there's two Jungle Book on here.
Oh, look, we're representing some classic movies here. Shout out. Wasn't it somebody's suggestion?
Gary T.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Gary for this. This is a great idea. I'm very excited. We're going to start on the hero side, and we're going to do it. It's bracket style. and we're going to get down to a single hero song. Then we're going to go to the other side, do the same thing for the villain song, and then we're going to have the ultimate showdown here at the end.
All right. So are we ready? So
Let's do this.
our first two is I See the Light from Tangled. And what is it? A Stranger Like Me from Tarzan.
Yeah. Man. So I went back and listened because a couple of these are from movies that I've seen every one of these movies, but some of them I've seen way more than others. Tangled is one of those that I do remember enjoying it, but I've not seen it many, many times. And it's been a long time since I've seen it. That song to me is just a so-so song.
Okay, Tangled. So Tangled to me, I think it's probably a way better movie than most people will give credit to. And
I think it's a good movie. I just haven't
because-
watched it many times.
well, I'm going to tell you why I think it's better than what it's more of a sentimental value because this is kind of my daughter's first Disney movie in the movie theater.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a big deal.
So I remember buying a lot of Tangled toys and
Yeah.
detangling detangling Rapunzel. So
Yeah.
there's a love-hate relationship with it.
That horse in that movie is fantastic.
Yes. The Tarzan movie, I think I've only seen once. I think by the time some of these came out, I was kind of done with it. Sounds crazy, where unless it was Toy Story, I was done with Disney movies.
No, Tarzan was one of those, if I'm thinking right, one of the later 90s
Yeah,
Disney movies, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was out.
Yeah.
Johnny,
Like that's around the time of like
Johnny, we've talked about my movie taste.
yeah, oh yeah, I know. It wasn't RoboCop, so you were out. Yeah, but so I'm going to base this purely on the song. I think the Tarzan song's better, in my opinion.
I'll let you go with Tarzan just because it's Phil Collins.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It hurts me. Sentimentally, it hurts me.
I get it. Yeah.
All right, next one we got
This is
Bippity
man.
Boppity Boo from Cinderella or Bare Necessities
These are two freaking
from
classics.
the Jungle Book.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're going to be losing one of these already.
Oh shit.
It's the bare necessities.
These were both on my Disney sing-along tape.
Yeah.
Not so VHS. Plug it in, and also there was a song that we will never hear again on there in Zippity Doodah.
Oh yes.
I wish I would have. In hindsight, I wish I would have kept that just for that reason.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. I'll tell you this. That Bare Necessity song is one of those earworm songs for me where it'll stick in my brain every time I hear it. So that's going to be my pick, but I'm okay with either one of these going on.
I think Bippity Boppity. I think the Fairy Godmother is more of a hero. Well, no,
Dim Baloo.
Baloo saves. I gotta go Bare Necessities.
Yeah, that's it for me too.
My cousin Nick, who is way younger than me, watched Jungle Book. That was one of his movies of the month. We got Hi Ho.
Oh man, and Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas.
I'm sorry, it's Colors of the Wind.
These are two really good songs. Hi Ho it's got to be one of the first big time Disney classic songs. But Colors of the Wind is a banger, in my opinion.
I forgot how good of a song it was until I listened to it again for that.
Did you watch I watched the video for all these too. And I'd forgotten that there's a part where like he's going to shoot that bear and she says no as she's singing it, right? Yeah. So he doesn't shoot the bear. So you follow the bear. They follow the bear to her bear cubs. And that bear mama is totally fine with them just picking up her bear cubs and playing with the bear cubs. That is teaching kids something that you should not do.
No, don't mess with wild animals.
Yeah.
We got Hunchback of Notre Dame out there. And from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh man, these are two great songs. Hunchback to me is an underrated classic.
Never even seen it.
Oh my god, Andrew, I'm telling you, it's
I was out.
It is insanely good. It's probably one of the darker Disney animated movies. Which is really wild considering the book. I had to actually read the actual book, the classic from I think it's Victor Hugo, one of those classic writers. It was one of those books we had to read in high school. And I love the book too, but good God, that book's twice as dark as that movie, and that movie is very, very dark. Disney cleaned it up somehow.
Was it Snow White like crazy too?
Oh yeah. The original Grimm's fairy tales are very dark and gory and stuff too. But to me, "Be Our Guest" is such a classic song, right?
Yeah,
Be our guest, be our guest. That's got to be, to me, that's the one that's got to go over here.
because this is really I know this is like he's pouring his heart out, but this is like them like, Belle, can you just stay? Like we're
Yeah.
going all out here trying to get you.
They're putting on a show.
Yeah. Next up is Follow the Leader, and what is this one called? Because Part of Your World. It's got
Yeah, this all right. Yeah, one of them's Little Mermaid. It's where she's singing. She wants to she wants to be where the humans are. I want to be where the people are.
very
And the other-
underrated NES game too.
Yes,
We
the
gotta
Little
do a
Mermaid.
tournament on that too.
Yeah, I think we did didn't we do a episode of Retro Bliss on that game? I think so. It's really good. Look, I like Peter Pan a lot. I think it's a great movie, but I think this Little Mermaid song goes on.
And this Peter Pan song, speaking of things, I know we talked about one on the villain side. Thinking of things that are outdated in lyrics and words.
Yeah.
This one at the one part. But yeah, Little Mermaid goes on. Oh, Johnny.
What are you doing to me?
I just told you, I just threw the stuff up there.
This is insane. Oh God.
Aladdin, A Friend Like Me, or Hercules, Go the Distance.
All right. True story. I adore both these songs. This is killing me inside. Oh man. Good God. All right. This is the only reason this wins is a name. And that name is Robin Williams.
Okay, I'll go with this one because I've never seen Hercules either.
It was a later Disney animated movie, so that makes sense to me.
Uh,
Good God.
I just can't wait to be king from The Lion King, and I'll make a man out of you from Moana.
All right.
So both of these singers I really like. Like I like the kid that did the singing for Simba. I think he had a couple of good acting roles, like on some 90s sitcoms, I do
He
believe.
did. Yeah. Yeah.
The other one's Donny Osmond.
Yeah. All right. Lion King is my ultimate favorite Disney animated movie. However, that is, while that song is a banger, it's not my favorite Lion King song. I'll Make a Man Out of You. I can listen to 100 times and still love it. So that's going to be that Mulan song is moving on for me. That song freaking rules.
I'd rather choose Lion King. Actually, you know what? I don't want to choose Lion King because I hate that stage in the Lion King video game. So therefore, it gets a thumb down.
Oh, these are two good songs too.
It's You Got a Friend of Me from Toy Story, and then Moana's How Far I'll Go.
Yeah.
I gotta go with How Far I'll Go because I think it's more of a hero song also.
Yeah.
Than You Got a Friend Like Me.
Yeah. You Got a Friend of Me. I mean, that's a great song, but that Moana song is so freaking good just on its own as a song. So I'm going to agree with you that Moana goes on.
It's the best song on the soundtrack.
Oh yeah. I love that song. All right.
So we're back to Tarzan, Stranger Like Me, and then Jungle Book, Bare Necessities in this second round here.
I think we're both going to agree here. It's Bare Necessities, right?
100%.
Yep.
We got Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas and Be Our Guest, Beauty and the Beast.
All right. These are two great songs.
These are two really great songs. I think it depends on your mood. Like if you
yeah.
get up and go, it's Be Our Guest. But if it's song, even though talk about dark stories, the real story of Pocahontas.
Oh God, yeah.
John Smith was not as good as he is in the movie as he was in the
Right, correct. Also, terribly bland name.
yeah. Um,
I'm gonna go be our guest.
you're gonna go. I want to go Colors of the Wind because I just feel
You know what? You know what? I feel like I won the last one of this, and I still like that Colors of the Wind song. Let's let Colors of the Wind go on. I'm
I
fine with
just
that.
feel it's a. I'm go. I feel it's a better.
It's a deeper song, that's for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it'll lose out at some point. Little Mermaid, Part of Your World, or Friend Like You
Oh,
from Aladdin.
oh
Once again,
man.
it's two different types of songs.
Yeah, it's the mood you're in. I will always have a soft spot for Robin Williams, one of my all-time favorites. So I think my
Which one do you
soul
want?
wants to go with Aladdin here.
Okay.
Wah, 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 wah.
Now we
Oh
got
man.
I'll Make a Man Out of You, Moana, and or Mulan, and Moana's How Far
Yeah.
I'll Go. I gotta go how far y'all go.
Oh man, I'm the opposite, I think. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
I've never
Um,
seen Moana, so I
oh,
had no
you're
desire.
killing me, Andrew.
I had no desire to see that.
True story. I also, when that movie came out, Mulan, when Mulan came out, I did not want to see it, right? But everybody else in my family did, including my grandma, who convinced me to go with them to the theater to see it. And I was very close to my grandma, so I said, okay. And that was one of those movies that I did not want to see that I ended up absolutely loving. That movie is fantastic. And that song is also fantastic. That song makes me want to get out and train and fight so hardcore. Especially when it gets to the end of it where Donny Osmond's singing and you got the chorus in the background singing behind it. That's such a fantastic song. I do love both these songs, so ultimately I'm okay with whichever one you want to put ahead, but my vote would be for
I pretty
Mulan.
much picked Colors of the Wind, so if you want Mulan,
Mulan and Moana being in the same bracket's really
yeah,
confusing. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I screwed it up once or twice already, without correcting myself. It's up to you.
If it's up to me, it's going to be Mulan, but I love both these songs.
Bare Necessities or Colors of the Wind.
This is where it's going to get really tough.
I gotta love Bare Necessities though.
I'm going bare necessities. Yeah. It's the bare necessity. And I'm going to go.
Friend Like Me or
Yep.
I'll Make a Man Out of You. Friend Like Me.
Yep.
Here we go. Bare Necessities or Friend Like Me.
I think whoever wins this one, we did a great job here. That these are our final two.
I think these are both fun songs where these are not people that are thinking they are going to be heroes,
Right.
but end up being heroes, which is
Agreed.
very cool to have them in the spot.
Agree completely. Completely agree.
I'm pretty sure we'll get flack for no Hakuna Matata or some crap like that, but I think
I thought about that. Again, giant Lion King guy here, but those songs didn't have Rowan Atkinson in them. And
I knew that's why you picked it the minute I saw it. The minute I saw it, I was like, I know where he's going with this one.
Hey man, Sassy rules.
Okay.
All right. I love both these songs. I think nostalgia for me would be the Aladdin one, but I'm okay with whichever one you think should go
I
on
gotta
here.
go Bare Necessities.
I have stronger feelings about villain songs, so I'm fine with that. I'll be
love
more
Bare
fighting on other ones.
Necessities just because I do like Friend Like Me, but Bare Necessities is one of those songs that I feel even as an adult, I'm like, yeah, I could use this after a hard day.
Yeah.
Like of being stressful, but you know what? Maybe I just need the bare necessities of life.
I'm fine with that.
Makes you look at just the little stuff.
All right.
It's no
So on
good.
our hero side, the Jungle Book's Bare Necessities is our winner.
Yes. Next one. These are good ones. Okay, so the next two or first round of the villains, we have Prince Ali, the reprise, sung by Jafar.
Yeah.
And Trust Me from the Jungle Book. I personally, when I listened to this Jafar one, I was like, this is the sickest diss track ever. Okay. The fact that he was like, hey, Princess Jasmine, like this is 8 Mile rap battle if it was Disney. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, you convinced me completely. Let's let that one go on. I love that. I love that.
I'm sorry. It was just too good to the
Yeah.
point where I've listened to it a lot more than I think I should have.
Oh my God, what are you doing to me?
Hellfire. What's this one? This is the Poor Unfortunate Souls.
All right. Did you listen to Hellfire?
Yes.
Good God, that's a dark song.
A very dark song.
The gist of it is, if you don't know, this is from Hunchback, the Hunchback movie, is that guy, the villain, is a priest, and he thinks he's better than everybody else. He thinks he's more pure than everybody else. And Esmeralda, who's like one of the main good guys in this, he feels is tempting him because where she comes from, she's beneath him, that type of thing.
I can't stop thinking about the Muppet Show the minute you mentioned her because
yeah. And that song is so dark because it's literally him basically saying she's going to choose him or she's going to be gone. In other words, now, Poor Unfortunate Souls to me is a freaking banger of a song. That song rules to the point where when they did the live action version of it and they changed it, I hated it because they changed something that's already so good.
I never even seen the live action one.
I never saw the live action one either, but I saw that, like, you know, they always put out the music videos.
Yeah.
So I saw that, and because I was really curious about that song, and I think our buddy Will was the one telling me I needed to see what they did, and I did not like it. The original one will always rule. I absolutely adore both these songs. These songs are both really good, insanely good.
I like the Hellfire one because I get what he's like. You gotta get the gist of it, but the Poor Unfortunate Souls just reminds me of A Deal with the Devil.
Because it's basically what it is.
Yeah, I mean that's what what I'm getting at. Like, and I was raised in church. Johnny was raised in church, and there is no bigger villain in this world.
Oh yeah, than Satan himself.
Yeah.
So I think Poor Unfortunate Souls does move on. I just want to make sure Hellfire got its due because that's an incredibly good dark song.
It is a good dark song. All right, so we got which one is this? The World's Greatest Criminal Mind from the Great Mounts Detective. And I Want to Be Like You from the Jungle Book. So
it's the Jungle Book one, right?
Oh, you didn't see who sings the Mouse Detective song?
I don't remember who sings it.
Good. I'm not going to tell you. I'll tell you after. You want Jungle Book?
Jungle Book. Go ahead and pick it, and then tell me who sung that.
Sorry, in the book. Vincent Price.
Oh God, you're right. Oh man, I didn't have time to listen to all these. I didn't have time to go back because I thought I remembered it well enough.
So we got Mother Knows Best from Tangled and Shiny from Moana.
Okay, if I'm remembering correctly, the Moana song that's sung by one of the guys from Flight of the Conchords.
I think so.
So that one's going to win for me because I love Flight of the Conchords, but I'm okay with either one of these.
Mother Knows Best, I think, is way more of the villainous song because here she is keeping Rapunzel away.
She's the main villain of that movie.
Yes,
Yeah.
keeping Rapunzel away, locking her in the tower for her own personal use. So she's making up all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like your parents can make up little lies like, hey, don't do this. Or, we've heard it all. Don't make a face, or if
It'll freeze like that. Yeah.
It'll freeze like that. Like, but she is going hardcore, not because she loves Rapunzel, but because she wants to keep her there for her hair's healing properties.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with Tangled going on here.
That's why I was like, yeah, that's a good one. Shiny's good, but it's not villainy enough. Madden Mim from Sword in the Stone or High Diddly D from Pinocchio. I did not realize how dark High Diddly D is.
But Pinocchio, just on itself is a fairly dark movie.
Yes. I did not realize it until you get a little bit older. You could open up your eye. Madam Mim is good. I'm not gonna lie. But High Diddly D, this is a guy pretty much human trafficking Pinocchio.
Yeah. Yeah. So I wouldn't agree with you. That's the one that goes on here.
Promising him riches. Now, I used to watch some Lifetime stuff when human trafficking first was getting nods. And
Yeah.
they would get like girls from like the Czech Republic and probably some model contracts and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what this song reminds me of. Elegant Captain Hook and Be Prepared. Be Prepared.
Be Prepared. This is not even a. I mean, Captain Hook is fine, but Be Prepared is my all-time favorite Disney song, so it's going to win here for me.
Especially when they start goose stepping. That's a little crazy.
Yes.
Painted the rose. Who's painting my roses red? And Gaston.
Gaston for me.
Yeah, because I didn't think this was long enough. And I actually met Gaston.
Oh, somebody's bragging.
Oh, was it the real? Jeez, I can't even look at this. Beside me.
All right, one song that Disney wants to pretend they never did.
Yes.
If you've ever seen the original Lady and the Tramp, there's a song that this is what they're called, Siamese cats sing. And I had forgotten just how racist that song is. Like, but from the get-go down to how the cats are designed. Because my growing up, my grandma, the one I was very close to, had a Siamese cat, and they have the colors right. That's how they look on their fur, and the colors fur, but they do not have the how racist they made their faces look. They don't. That's not at all that. And by the way, I have a lot of Asian friends. They don't look like that whatsoever either. So, oh man, I've forgotten. Like the second those cats appeared, and I saw their faces, I was like, oh god.
Or Cruella de Vil for 101 Dalmatians, where it's just the guy singing about Cruella de Vil.
Yeah, but she really is awful. So I'm gonna go Cruella de Vil.
I'll do that one just to get these Siamese cats out of here because they still freak me out to this day. And
well, they should.
A lot of crazy stuff. Like the other day on the panel discussion, I was talking about me at the age of 7 watching Flatliners, which I watched again yesterday, and it's still pretty good. And it does look like Batman Forever.
Yeah, because did you say it's Joel Schumacher who made it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those Siamese cats stick with me. That and the faces in Total Recall when they get sucked out of Mars. And
oh yeah.
So we got Prince Ali reprise or Poor Unfortunate Souls.
It's Poor Unfortunate Souls. Yeah.
I Want to Be Like You or Mother's Knows Best.
I'm
gonna say Mother Knows Best.
I'm fine with that.
It's more villain than this. Like he is stealing a child to do it to get what he wants, but this one's even more sick.
Yeah, I agree.
High Diddly D or Be Prepared.
Let's Be Prepared.
High Diddly D is sick.
It is sick, but Be Prepared is it. I mean, Scar literally kills his own brother and tries to kill his nephew. He's a child.
Yeah, there's a lot more killing. Kidnapping. I guess killing over kidnapping. We'll go with it.
I think now we're down to Gaston and Cruella de Vil. I think it's Gaston, right?
That's what I think. Cruella de Vil. Gaston is more of a ego song.
Yeah, but that's what his character is.
Yeah,
I think it's the more classic song of the two.
Yeah, because I didn't really remember the Cruella de Vil one. We'll go.
Well, I remember it just because I watched the movie a lot when I was a kid. That's probably one of my movies that my grandma got tired of because I always made her play it in her big heavy TV with a VHS player.
Hell yeah, big heavy TV. I remember I thought my grandmother was the coolest because she had one of the like top loading VCRs. You know?
Oh yeah,
it would pop up and then you slide it in.
Yeah,
to push it down. Yeah, that was some boss stuff. So we got Poor Unfortunate Souls, Mother Knows Best, Poor Unfortunate Souls.
Agreed.
Be Prepared or Gaston. It's Be Prepared.
Yep. I'm very happy with this outcome here of these two songs.
Oh, this is some heavyweight stuff right here.
Yeah, this is who it should have been coming down to. Poor Unfortunate Souls versus Be Prepared. Two incredibly amazing villain songs. You say, Johnny, think of a Disney villain song. These are probably the first two that pop in my head automatically. So I'm very happy with it. These are the last two. I'm completely fine with whichever one wins this because I think these both songs are incredibly great classics, and I can listen to them again and again and again. But I literally, man, I just listen. These both are so good. I don't even know which way I want to lean on this, Andrew.
Okay, I'm gonna leave. So there's two things, like the hitting kind of thing. So you got to deal with the devil.
Yeah.
But in Be Prepared, this is a little rough for the history buffs out there. If you do catch it and Be Prepared, those hyenas are goose stepping. And goose stepping is associated with I'm just going to work around it, a political party that was in Germany during
That's probably all you need to say right there. I think I should give it away. Yeah.
the 30s and 40s. So
Yeah,
they are
and
saying this is some crazy, and most places that I think North Korea still goose steps.
also, I mean, not even talking about that, but that song is literally about him planning to kill his own brother
Yeah.
and his nephews. It's all about plotting to murder them. Poor Fortunate Souls is also literally, like you said, I deal with the devil. Oh man. All right. This is I think either one of these deserves to win.
Where the hell's Will?
I know. Hey, I wonder if I text him if he'll respond real quick.
Yeah, see, I'll keep it. Oh, there he is right there. He just sent us a text.
Yeah.
So he's prepared to be prepared. Oh, he's Siamese cats.
Or
Yeah, 400 souls or be prepared. So deal with the devil or planning to kill your family just to have some sort of what you feel is your birthright because you were born second. And I am the second child, but I don't think I would ever have gone as far as Scar to say, oh my goodness, I'm gonna go kill my nephew.
Yeah. Be Prepared was literally the first song that I remember as a kid thinking I need to know all the lyrics to this. Because it was just it had all the elements that work for me. It's like a darker, brooding song, and it has a chorus in the background, and on top of that, you have those three hyenas who are the highlight of the movie.
Yeah.
I think I am leaning Be Prepared.
I'm leaning more towards that too.
So I'm totally fine with Be Prepared winning here. I did send our buddy Will from Panel Discussion to choose between the two, and he hasn't responded yet, but
we'll give him a couple more seconds here.
Yeah.
If not, then we are just going to go with Be Prepared. So be prepared I am prepared to pick Be Prepared.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to pick it.
Yeah.
I don't see any bubbles. So be prepared.
He might be busy.
Yeah.
All right. So now we have in our finals here the big good guy versus bad guy battle. We have the Jungle Book, Bare Necessities versus Be Prepared from the Lion King. This is an ultimate battle for me. I love both these songs.
We all know what it is.
Yeah, it's Be Prepared.
It's Be Prepared.
Yeah. Man. And that's who wins. The villains win in the end.
Be Prepared is the winner.
And I got to say, honestly, if we had selected Poor Unfortunate Souls, it also would have beat Bare Necessities for me.
What do you think is your sleeper from each one? Just kind of.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
your hidden gem per se?
I think I'll Make a Man Out of You is my hidden gem for the hero side. That's such a great, great song that I don't think it's enough love.
I got hero side for me is Go the Distance. I never heard it until
Oh yeah, that's oh I forgot about that one. You know what? I want to change mine to Go the Distance.
he said Ursula all day long.
Oh, I like that. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, he lost. He didn't answer in time.
yeah.
Uh,
That's his own fault.
uh
He wasn't on our schedule. It's his fault.
Mine on the villain side is 100% that Prince Ali the like reprise one where it's just him dissing the crap out of Aladdin.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna go Hellfire.
Nice.
Because even for me, especially again growing up in a church, fairly religious, for a Disney song to even say the word Hellfire was like taboo almost.
Oh,
You know, so I was like, oh my gosh, like I was up there with when Raphael screamed "damn" when he jumped over that cab in the first Ninja Turtles movie. Of like how my jaw dropped, like, oh my gosh, Raphael said that word, you know. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. Again, even if Poor Unfortunate Souls had won, it would have beat Bare Necessities for me. But
so the villains have better songs.
I think so.
I think so too. Well, that is it. Check us out wherever you get your podcasts. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube as well. I did record this. I probably will pop it up on the good old YouTube so you can see the video. And then you can also check out the audio on YouTube too, in case you just want to listen as well. Johnny, you got anything?
Yeah, just if you didn't agree with us on this, please follow our social medias and tell us which song you think should have won. Or if we didn't even have a song that you love that we think we should have included, please tell us what that was.
Yep. And with that being said, what may not be nostalgia for you may be nostalgia for some.
You poor unfortunate souls.